romantic home family. Olivia here with Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I cannot wait to share with you some more DIY Dollar Tree Valentine decor ideas. So you guys know I love the Dollar Tree. I love to get my home boutique gorgeous on a budget, you guys. I love to share with you guys how to take inexpensive Dollar Tree items, glam them up and make them fabulous so nobody would know. So without further ado, you guys, let me share with you these DIY Dollar Tree Valentine decor crafts. So for these Dollar Tree DIYs, we're going to create a beautiful glam floral arrangement. For the first Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to create a beautiful glam mirrored tray. So just take some Dollar Tree gemstones and a Dollar Tree mirror and some E6000 glue, and you're just going to run the E6000 glue down the side of the mirror and then very carefully add your gemstones. And I put my gemstones fairly close to each other, that way you couldn't see any of the glue, and the glue is going to dry fairly clear anyway. And this is going to create a beautiful vanity mirror tray. On this DIY, I'm going to use this in a floral arrangement. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, you could just take some square Dollar Tree mirrors and E6000 them together. So you just run the E6000 glue down the side. I did this off camera so I had time for it to dry. And then you're going to take a piece of styrofoam. I also found this at the Dollar Tree. You're going to hot glue it on one side and you're going to press it on top of your mirrored box. And then that is going to give us a place where we can put this beautiful Dollar Tree love sign. I'm also going to hot glue this to the top of the styrofoam because what I want to do is create this beautiful glam floral arrangement. So now that I have my piece of styrofoam glued on top of my mirrored box and then the love sign that you can find at Dollar Tree, I'm just going to add in some beautiful florals. Now I had these red roses left over from a project from Christmas. I just found some red roses at Walmart and gave them a tiny dusting of gold glitter. And then I'm adding in some Dollar Tree carnations and cream colored roses, also some cattails and some baby's breath in and around this one red rose. I'm just going to use a couple of red roses for this centerpiece because I want to make sure that I can still see the love sign. So as you build up to this arrangement, use the smaller flowers closer to the love sign. So I'm picking in these red roses to give it this beautiful romantic, it almost really reminds me of a Beauty and the Beast floral. I'm absolutely loving this. It is so romantic. This would be gorgeous for bridal, or if you decorate your home in a glam style for Valentine's Day or for a special anniversary. I think this would be absolutely perfect and gorgeous. And now I'm adding in those lower flowers. So the carnations and the Dollar Tree roses work perfectly for this. And also I wanted to give you guys a little bit of tip for some of your florals, your silk florals. If they have rough edges on them, you can just take some scissors and kind of trim them off, and that will give them some new life. So I just continued to work in and around this floral arrangement with more white flowers in the back, and then I wanted to add one more pop of red with this last red rose to kind of offset the floral. And then you guys know me, I love bows. I had this beautiful gold glittering bow left over from Christmas, and so I wanted to add this to kind of tie in the gold with the love sign. This part is totally optional, but you guys know I love bows. Comment and let me know. Do you all love bows? Are you crazy for bows in your floral arrangements? Because if you guys have watched me for any length of time, I am. And I have a two bow tutorials also that I will link down below if you guys need help making bows. But this bow is pretty easy, and I will share with you guys some really easy bow making skills in those tutorials. I promise I'm bow challenged. If I can do it, you guys can definitely do it. So I am loving this floral. Now you can see that I added height, and I'm going to share with you guys how I created that little beautiful gold glass box as well. This is actually part of another DIY, so I cannot wait to share that with you guys. But this is so beautiful, and if you guys notice too, the way that the mirror reflects on the tray almost looks like it has double the gems. So this Dollar Tree love sign is gorgeous too. You guys have a chance to snag that one. So to add height and dimension to our floral, we're just going to take several 4x6 Dollar Tree frames, and we're going to move the back of the frame and also the glass. And then what you want to do is you want to remove the tabs from your frame as well, because you don't want those to show through, and you're going to actually go back in and glue your glass in. So just take some E6000 glue and begin to run the glue down the side of the frame. So you're going to run it all the way around the frame. You're not going to need a whole ton of glue, but just enough to get that piece of glass back in there, because you want to create kind of this beautiful candle lantern. So you're going to glue in and around the inside edge of this, replace the glass back inside, and then that's going to give you kind of this really fancy lantern thing that we're going to use to put our candle in. So now I'm running some E6000 glue down the side of my frame, and then I'm going to stand that up and add the other frame to that side. Be patient with yourself on this one. The E6000 glue does not dry quickly, so you could also add in some hot glue if you wanted to dry quicker, but I do want this to last and be able to reuse it. So I'm just running it down the center part of the frame now, and I'm adding that in. And this is also the same process you would use if you were going to create that little mirrored box that I shared with you guys earlier that I did off camera. So just continue to run the E6000 glue down each side, and you're going to stand it up against that last piece. This is going to need about 2 to 3 hours drying time, and actually I really like to leave mine overnight if I'm going to be adding any weight to the top of it. And now that we have our glass candle globe frame, we're going to add the mirror tray to the top. I did not glue that mirror tray on because it's going to be in my entryway table. It won't get a whole lot of traffic, and I also want to be able to reuse that tray and rearrange things. You guys know me, I love to decorate and rearrange. You guys comment and let me know. Is decorating your favorite thing in the world? Absolutely. And do you rearrange things and continue to rearrange things until you get them perfect? I also like to take things apart and reuse them in different ways just to kind of refresh my decor. And there's Mr. Romantic and I also added in this candelabra to kind of offset the bit of glam, but also bring in that shabby chic vibe. And then I added this beautiful real candle to the side. I think a dozen red roses would be amazing. Mr. Romantic, if you're watching this, hint, hint. Anyway, you guys, I hope you're loving this. I hope you're inspired to create a beautiful romantic floral of your own. You guys can take items from the Dollar Tree and really glam them up and make them absolutely gorgeous on a teeny tiny budget. So thank you all so much for joining me. It is a blessing and a true honor to have you all here. I hope you guys are loving this series. This is going to be kind of a romantic home series. We're kind of in that lull where it's winter time, but we do want to bring that touch of spring bridal romance to our homes. I'm a crafty mama with a glue gun. I hope you guys are having fun with me. I hope you guys are pushing yourselves to get creative and take some of the items you already have, take some inexpensive items from the Dollar Tree, and then maybe splurge on some nice roses and get your home beautiful. So when you come home, it's like this lovely oasis that you can relax in and enjoy some sparkle and shine. So thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're new, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of my YouTube family, and we will talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.